everyone, I'm Julie Cefalu, and my tip today has to do with half square triangle units. So I have a kit that I keep everything that I need to use for half square triangles. It seems like every time I start a project it involves some kind of half square triangle unit, and so inside of this pouch I've got some tools that I use all of the time. This pouch, by the way, was made for me by a friend, but in case you want to make one too, it's from this pattern by Atkinson's Designs called Cash and Carry. And inside of my pouch I have a ruler. This ruler is 2.5 by 6.5 inches, and I've got a friction pen, and I also have a little small rotary cutter. So let me show you what technique I use with these tools. So over here I have two squares that are right sides together, and I want to mark a diagonal line from corner to corner. So I take this ruler and I place it on my square so that it intersects right at those corners, and I take my friction pen and I draw a line right along that diagonal. I like the friction pen because it's going to disappear as soon as I iron this unit, so it's going to go away and I don't have to worry about those pen lines or pencil lines showing through on my half square triangle unit. Once I've drawn my line, I'm going to stitch 1/4 inch on each side of that drawn line, and then I'm going to cut it in half along the line and press it, and I'm going to end up with two half square triangle units that look like this. And there we go. And then at this point I can trim this up to the exact size that I need. But this is my go-to way for making half square triangle units, and I love having everything together in my pouch ready to go. Thanks for joining me today.